Welcome back. So you're working on your homework. This is your first time getting to do homework with videos like this. So let's talk about how you got here. This is math, and you're here because you are working on your team practice video. That means you did your quick check in class. Maybe you had a level 1 or 2 understanding, and you've worked through to get on the team practice after doing the team reteach lesson. Maybe you had a level 3 understanding, and you were ready to move on to team practice. Or maybe you are at a level 4 and you just wanted to do some extra practice by doing the team practice work. Either way, you're here because you are working on team practice, which means you're just getting some more practice with a skill that you want to get better at. Congratulations, welcome to have you here. All right, let's get to it. So, you're working on that? All right. So, you may have already worked through this reteaching lesson. If you haven't, you're welcome to do it, but we are going to work today on the practice lesson. So please make sure you have your practice sheet out in front of you. Should be right in front of you. Should be no problem. All right. So it says use models and your work mat. Now, you can draw base 10 blocks if you want, but I would say that if that's something you feel like you still need to do, I would suggest you go back to the reteach lesson and practice it that way. For today, we are going to just get started right away. So let's start with problem number 1. Go ahead and put your finger on problem number 1. Problem number 1, well, this shows you an example. It says 755 minus 282. All right. So we know that we're going to start by looking at the ones place. The ones place is worth the least amount. It's going to be easiest if we start there. So let's look at what we've got there. We've got 5 minus 2. Well, I'm thinking if I have 5 of something, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I take 2 away from that? That's kind of a good way to ask yourself if you need to regroup. Because it says, subtract, regroup if needed. And that's a very important thing to remember. When we do subtraction, we have this funny thing that happens where sometimes we need to regroup. So let's actually look at this. I'm going to change up the color of my pen. If I have 5 of something, can I take 2 away? Let's try it. 1, 2. Yeah, look at this. I had 5 ones and I took 2 away. And I'm left with 3. Exactly. So go ahead and write your 3 there. 3. Okay. Now I'm going to look at the tens place because I just finished the ones place. That's looking good. Let's look at the tens place. Same thing. We got to ask, do I need to regroup? Okay. So let's draw some tens. We've got 5 tens minus 8 tens. I'm already thinking that 8 is greater than 5, so I don't really know if I can take 8 away from 5. But let's draw some tens here. I'm going to erase what's over here so it doesn't mix us up. Erase. Great. All right. 5 tens. 1. Oop, that's still the eraser. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 tens. Can I take 8 away? Let's try it. Change up my marker color again. Okay, ready? Let's take 8 away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Wait. I cannot take 8 away. Okay, so what can I do? I know that I need to regroup. The question is, what am I going to regroup from, though? That's hard. Well, I know I have hundreds, and I know that 100 is actually 10 ones. Remember, that's why the 100 looks like this. The 10 going across. It's actually just 10 tens. So I'm going to actually borrow 100 from over here. So I cross that out, and I'm moving it over into the tens place. So now I put it right here. 10 tens, plus 5 tens makes 15 tens. Exactly. So now I've got 15 tens minus 8, but also here I've got 6 now instead of 7 because I took 1 away from this and I put it over here. So that is my regrouping. Now I've got 15 minus 8, which I can do. I know it's 7 because 15 minus 8 is 7. I could count up from 8 to 15, or I could count down. Either way, I know it's 7. Okay, I'm done, right? Hope said no. I'm most definitely not done. So we've got 6 minus 2 now. This is in the hundreds place. I did my tens, I did my ones, I regrouped here, but now I've only got 6 hundreds. Make sure you don't forget about this. Sometimes I know I can forget. Right here, I've got to make sure that I update my hundreds. I just took 100 and put it in the tens. I can't just keep 7 then. Now I've got 6 minus 2, which I know is 4. So my answer is 473. And I had to regroup in order to make that happen. Okay, great. So you're saying, awesome. Take a moment, pause the video if you need to, come back to it. Start it up again when you're ready to move on to question number 2. All right. Welcome back, and let's get started with question number 2. So question 2 is going to be the same deal. Now, remember that at any point in time, you can always pause the video, because I want you to make sure you stay caught up with what I'm doing. So if at any point in time I'm moving too quickly, you can just go ahead and pause the video and catch up and then press play. So let's turn this music down. All right, so we know we always start by looking at the ones. It's going to be easiest if we do it that way for us to regroup. So I've got 5 minus 9. Let me get rid of all this stuff over here. There we go. Erase you, 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 erase you. Great. Okay. Still an eraser. Why? There we go. All right. So now we're going to start by looking at the ones. All right. So I've got my numbers here are 485 minus 139. Okay. Seems simple enough. I could probably figure this out. I could do some estimating. I could see 139 is very close to 140 and do it that way. But let's be very accurate here, and let's just do the exact subtraction. So I've got 485 minus 139. I look at the ones place first. 5 minus 9. 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I take 9 away? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. Okay. Well then, I'm gonna have to do some regrouping. So take a minute, and I want you to give it a try. See what you think we should regroup. How am I gonna get more than 9 ones in this ones place? Where am I gonna take them from? Try it out. Pause it for a second. Try it.
Check us out. And a 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. So you tried it out. How'd it go? I guess we'll find out. So, well, I knew that I can't do 5 minus 9 because 9 is greater than 5. I can't take 9 away from 5. So I've got to take 110 from the tens place and move it over here. And I put it right here because I know it's 10 plus 5. And now I've got 15. Well, 15 minus 9, no problem. 15 minus 9, I know I can count up from 9, 9, 10, and then I know it's just 5 more, so 15 minus 9 equals 6. But now, I can't forget, right here, I had 8 ones, but now it's become 7 tens because I took one away and I moved it into the ones place. So now I've got 7 tens minus 3 tens. 7 minus 3, can I do that? Well, let's do it. I could try with figures. I can always look at it and be like, can I take 3 away? 1, 2, 3. And I'm left with 4. 7 minus 3, 4, no problem. Did I need to regroup? No, I didn't. But I'm not done. I gotta look at the hundreds. Okay, 4 minus 1. What is it? It's 3. Yep, you got it. 346 is my answer. And that's correct, too. All right, nice work. Nice work, me. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so that's it. You're gonna do that now for questions number 3, 4, 5, and 6. Shouldn't take you a huge amount of time. Just make sure you check. Do you have to regroup? Also, don't regroup just because we're doing it. I want you to make sure we actually have to, so don't get tricked like that. Then you're going to solve this word problem and then this question number 8. Now, if you want, you can go on to the enriched problems, but you don't have to. That's just something for you to do if you want to challenge yourself even more. I strongly recommend it, but you don't have to. So, have a great time. I will see you in class next time, and I'm excited to see the work that you do when you turn your homework in. Oh, one last thing. Remember, I'm pointing right here. Remember, comment on the video on YouTube or on the classroom website so that I know that you went and you actually looked at it. Make sure you do that. That's how I can see that you're watching the videos. I can also look and see who's watched the videos. So just make sure you're watching them. Thank you for making the effort to do that. I think it's going to help us all reach our math goals. Have a great night and enjoy your homework, time with your family, and I will see you soon.